Hello, sweeties! Get off your butts and do all the stuff you need to before the planets trip you up. So far, we're managing to stagger about with 4 planets moving backwards. We call it retrograde, which, doesn't help. But then next week, Mercury joins the retrogrades, which means crappy communication, huge misunderstandings, computer dramas, traffic dramas, you name it. Anything to do with human interaction goes to hell. And if it wasn't doing that beforehand. So use this week while you still can to get stuff done. The blue moon, the yummy blue moon coming up at Halloween, will help us manage our lives better. But still, for now, take what you can get. Thanks for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Don't forget to subscribe, it's free. And press the bell thing, you'll be sent reminders. That's enough of that, let's get to the stars. Libra, my little strawberry shortcake, you'd better take a short break before the stress completely frazzles your wiring. This is one of those weeks when you get to gaze mindlessly at those slushy old movies you pretend not to like. It's the week to love yourself just the way you are, and so you should. Your career's about to take off in a fabulous new direction, and sooner or later, actually more sooner than later, the bank will start to look a lot more impressive for you. Now, all that gorgeous body of yours is asking for is an occasional salad, chewed slowly during a stroll around the block. Say thank you as often as you can. The gods have been very kind. Focus on all the good stuff you have in your life instead of the tiny bit that you don't. Add it all up. You're only unhappy with about 20% of your life. Focus on the fabulous 80. Say thank you and thank you again and again. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, my little ice cream cone. What the hell? Those power games are immensely tedious. So stop being such a brat and ask yourself who really is in charge here. If it's you, then look for helpful, polite ways of inspiring your workers, as a leader. If not you, make sure you understand what's expected of you before you start ranting and raving. Not that you have to push yourself into an early grave just to prove a point or anything. That's just silly. Just think about the skills you need to become more independent. And now take a course or find someone to ask for help. You have extraordinary talents, you know this. This is the perfect time to start using them. And then take another look at the love life. All that frustration is building up. Get his and her massages, they're very yummy. Or buy someone some flowers. You can charm the pants off a polar bear if you feel like it. Get busy, you know what you're doing. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my little kangaroo. What's going on here? The problem is, your planets of action and ambition and enthusiasm are all in hiding, and it's leaving you with that sort of half-dead, can't get out of bed feeling. So if you possibly can, take a few days off. Aside from anything else, you need some time to check up on those old emotional hang-ups which seem to have come back for a second look. And then there are those peculiar fantasies buzzing round and round in your head, distracting you from your actual life. Okay, so go ahead and indulge in all that peculiar stuff for a while, and then get a grip. Your life is calling. And you have so many more fabulous adventures to explore. This week, we'll be taking a second look at money, which will be arriving in very different forms. But you have to get your head back on straight before you can make sense of any of it. How about some yoga? Or a spinach fast? Yum! That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my little chocolate muffin. Take a little step back. Even if you disagree with everyone in sight, just swallow your pride and listen to what they're saying. Sometimes you'll find being happy is much more important than being right. Besides, your love life is about to move into a fabulous new place, and you've actually forgotten how important it is to be happy in love. You've convinced yourself you can manage on your own, and so you've driven everyone who loves you out of the room. Dorf, invite them back in. Trust yourself to do the right thing. Just because the planets are off-center doesn't mean you've forgotten how to communicate. You're a powerful leader, as you very well know. So lead yourself into happiness. Very big things are coming, and you want to be at the front of the queue when they arrive. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my little watermelon, you are getting a wake-up call, which is not really a problem for you. You're always so enthusiastic about everything new and different, and this stuff is definitely new and different. All you need to do is let go of anything that's no longer working. You know very well which part of your life has stopped making sense. So now you get to transform your career into something you can be really proud of. Don't ask anyone for their opinion. You know they'll only tell you to hang on to what you've got. The point is, you don't want to walk away from anything that's going well, but changes need to be made, and this is the week to make them. If your personal life is invading your time, ask everyone to step back and wait a while. You have things to do. You can get the people back when your head's back on straight. For now, you're of no use to anyone but yourself. Get busy. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, my little coconut. What on earth do you think you're playing at? The truth is, and this is the truth, happily ever after is a huge thing to ask for, especially these days. How about happily today? That's completely possible. The planets have started moving through your luck energies, so there are new friends for you to play with. There's a chance of creating or inventing something fabulous, and the luck vibes are prancing away showing you how to win. Not only that, a fabulous new ability to accept yourself just the way you are is helping you bypass all the petty dramas that bogged you down before, you know. The challenge now is to keep the goals vaguely realistic and be satisfied with slow, tottering progress instead of that giant leap you were hoping for. Humility is the word you're after. Earn gratitude. The universe always responds well to gratitude. That's it for Pisces. Aries, my little raspberry ripple. Now pay attention. The planets are serious now and they want big changes, and that means you have to make them. It's true the universe has been messing with your head and your bank balance all year, but now the planets are moving in for the kill. Think of this as a time when discipline is being imposed on you for your own good. Vomit. And no, you won't particularly enjoy the process because discipline isn't really your thing, but you will definitely be thrilled with the results. So keep a lookout for career options, new investment deals, new ideas, and don't look to the lover for help either. This is the kind of transformation you need to do alone. By November, you'll know precisely how tough and powerful and fabulous you are, as will everyone else, obviously. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my little buttercup, this is not good. With both of those beady eyes focused firmly on the bucks, the home and family are collapsing about the knees. So what the heck has happened to you? Okay. So you're really tired of rustling up cottage pies for ungrateful relatives, and you think it's about time you showed them all who you really are, and that's fine, that's fabulous. But you have to be so extreme. Isn't there a way to be happy at the same time as you're raking in all the dough? Calm down. Some things aren't about you at all, amazingly, and some things simply aren't up to you. Money's coming, yes. Think about ways to change your life for the better, and get out of your head and start doing what comes naturally. The planet of romance is also with you, so do something romantic. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my little gem squash. Listen carefully. To have great wealth, one must desire it. Now that sounds perfectly obvious, but it's not obvious to you, is it? You're just sitting around, waiting to see whether a huge pile of cash lands in your lap. Enough of that. This is your time to announce to a startled universe that you love money just as much as anyone else, and that you would like lots, please. And if you can get past that little philosophical dilemma, the rest is a piece of cake. Just watch as the world opens up for you. And even more interesting, the family is behind you for a change, and even the love life is holding up, sort of. Still, you need to keep in mind that Mercury, which is your planet, goes into reverse next week. And if it stays that way for 3 hideous weeks, you better get all your deals done now. By next Thursday, you probably won't know whether you're Arthur or Sainsbury's, so make a note. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my little bunny rabbit. It seems forever since you've had an actual life. Well, that channel is about to change. Your destiny has just boarded a rocket to the moon. Yay! Question is, do you want to go with it? Or are you chickening out in your usual style and staying here with what you know? Don't rush this one, it's important. And don't waste your time mulling over a really complicated love life either. Cancerian love is always complicated, that's the whole point. But change is a natural part of life, and you've been running on the spot for far too long doing the same old thing. So grab the reins and take a chance. Anyone who's making your life better can stay. Any work that's bringing you money and fun can also stay. Anything that's bringing you stress and putting that panic look on your face must go. It really is as simple as that. That's it for Cancer. Leo, my little koala bear. Are you at the center of all the attention just for a change? Excellent. As long as you're happy, everyone will be happy. And that's amazingly true. All your efforts over the last few months are finally paying off and you're being noticed and appreciated. Fabulous new opportunities are on the way. Look at them all, but examine the details before you make up your mind. Or better still, actually, get someone else to do that bit. You're hopeless at details. One friend in particular will give you some really useful advice this week, so pay attention to your buddies. And you know how stubborn you are about taking advice? Just listen and learn. Do your best. Adventures are great, but sometimes a little planning can make the difference between a nightmare and a really fun time. Otherwise, though, this is a pretty good week. That's it for Leo. Virgo, my little cupcake. Are you feeling a little bit insecure? The fact is, you've been trying so hard to please everyone that you're about to drop dead. Not literally, don't get any ridiculous ideas, but definitely enough to deserve a rest. Actually, the only rest you really need is from other people's demands and their bullshit. This is the week to spoil yourself. So ask yourself every morning for a week, what would make you smile? What colors would make you happy? What foods would fill you with energy? They may seem like silly questions, but when did you last treat yourself as well as you treat them? Sure, you can always write a long list of your faults. Every Virgo is very good at that, and you probably know it by heart. How about a list of your talents? How about giving yourself a hug? Next week, your planets go into reverse, so have some fun now while you can. That's it for Virgo. Thank you, delicious creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. This is the perfect time to start believing in your own magic and to make something fabulous happen. So, whenever you're out there in the world, protect yourself in a bubble of silver light, then ask your angels to help you. And keep smiling, even if you don't feel like it. Smiling changes your vibration, it really does. Give it a bash. Now, if you'd like to subscribe, press the button, it's free. And have a great week. Remind yourself every 5 seconds just how amazing you are. Give yourself permission to succeed, it's important. Bye now.